How to not take a joke and ruin your reputation. The Beabadoobee crash out incident. There you go. Okay.
I cannot believe that I'm making a video about this. This is probably the dumbest topic I've ever spoken about on this channel. This all started with such a dumb, brain-rotted meme and has now reached tens of millions of people that we have to talk about it.
Crazy,
My favorite part is how this incident made Moist Critical have a midlife crisis. The guy genuinely feels old because he didn't know this was happening. And when he found out about it, he just he was just so confused. Like, how is this a thing? This whole thing is just that stupid. But what happened exactly? Okay. Well, the person at the center of it all is none other than Beabadoobee. Most people call her Beabadoobee, so we're just gonna do that. The person at the center of this incident is Beabadoobee, okay? And she's a fairly huge artist. She has over 25 million monthly listeners every month on Spotify and has a song with almost 2 billion streams, okay? It's not an easy thing to do. It easily puts you in the top 1% of the top 1% in terms of music. So how did we get here? Well, you're in luck because I know everything about this, okay? I actually use TikTok. This is a real image of me scrolling through TikTok, all right? There's really not much up there.
No way, boy.
I bought property in Egypt, and what they do for you is that they give you the property. Meme was like blowing up. I thought this was the funniest thing I had seen in a very long time, all right? Like, and it was the same exact thing with this stupid meme involving Beabadoobee. Here's the context, okay? This right here is NBA Youngboy. He's a rapper.
Can you choke me with your big chicken?
Who's been in many controversies. In fact, he's literally sitting in jail right now. One of those controversies is how his songs sound nothing like how he sings. To show you this, here's a wonderful clip of him singing raw, with no autotune or post-processing. Listen to this angel.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way, boy. I don't know what's happening, man, because you know I'm stopping there.
It's like he's trying to sound bad on purpose. And obviously in the song, he sounds nothing like this. Completely different person. Now look, just like with everything, right? You see this a lot with football, for example. People love to talk about their opinions regarding who's good and who's bad. I guess it's the normie way of making tier lists. In regards to rappers, there's always been these lists of bad versus good versus GOAT rappers. And you see it pop up multiple times from different channels, each getting millions of views. All these factors resulted in this meme being born. Watch, and I'll explain, but I think it's self-explanatory.
Artists who can sing versus artists who can't sing.
Can't remember how to say your name.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way, gang. Nah, bro. There's no way she crashed over that, bro. No way she crashed over that.
I can't believe I still find this funny, but I mean,
ain't no way.
It's so stupid. So the idea here is that, yes, they're making fun of this whole tier list thing, right? But this whole thing's meant to be an oxymoron, like the opposite of what they're trying to say. Beabadoobee over here has genuine musical talent. Singing raw is enough for you to think, wow, she's good. She doesn't need post-processing or auto-tune or whatever. She can sing straight into a mic with a guitar and sound amazing. While NBA Youngboy sounds so damn bad without any modifications to his voice that you can't even consider this guy a musician. In conclusion, this meme compliments the hell out of Beabadoobee and takes the complete piss out of NBA Youngboy. That's the whole point. I was sending this to my friends thinking it's the funniest thing ever. Some of them laughed, some of them didn't understand why I found it funny. Anyway, just like any meme on TikTok, it evolved very rapidly, and within a few days, people wouldn't even give Beabadoobee any screen time anymore, right? Like making the meme even funnier. Watch.
Versus artists who can sing.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
It's so stupid, bro. They didn't even let the woman speak, right? But that's the whole point. Just her being like, is better than any of NBA Youngboy's raw singing. And of course, the effects on him are even more dramatic now. With people in the comments saying, oh yeah, don't worry, this is actually what happens. Like when he sings, this actually happens. He has rays shoot out his eyes and he has aura around him, okay? Like don't think this is fake or anything. The meme's final stage was it becoming pure and utter brain rot. That's usually the life cycle of a TikTok meme. Starts off funny, evolves into brain rot, and then ends with the biggest form of brain rot you can imagine. This right here is a great example, with them giving Beabadoobee literally one frame.
Artist who can sing versus artist who can't sing.
You can't even tell what's happening.
No one passed for you, AC. Yo, what up, HA?
Some of the comments would say, don't worry, guys. He's in there somewhere. He's Don't worry. Like, I'm sure he's here. Like, this has to be him. No one else has this happen when they sing. Unfortunately, though, the meme getting to this point meant that it was going to die pretty soon. I was starting to see it way less on my TikTok, and it was clear. It was about to die, and we were going to move on to something else. Until Beabadoobee decided to make an Instagram story post. You have to understand, at this point, this meme was huge on TikTok, and also...
This meme was massive. Almost, you know the low taper fade memes are still massive, dude.
Instagram. But this was the first time she had ever brought it up. So obviously many people went to see what she had to say. They were hoping that she was going to be in on the joke. But instead they got the complete opposite.
I've seen so many comments about this, but I've never seen the actual videos. But the fucking men commenting, artists who can sing vs who can't. Like, just tell me you don't get no girls. Just tell me like, your mother didn't love you.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. It was just a joke, man. Someone missed the joke. Oh my goodness, bro. Are you that dumb?
You just like, you might as well just say
Bro,
it.
it's just a
Are you
joke.
that dumb?
I've stalked your fucking profiles and does it hurt me? Not really, if I'm being completely honest. I know
Clearly.
men are mad at me because I probably get more girls than them, and I'm not even gay.
What?
I'm not even gay. I don't even
Oh
know what I
my
am.
God,
Maybe I'm
bro.
bi,
It's
who
not
knows?
even about that.
But in all seriousness, who gives a fuck?
You
okay,
do.
Artists, you can
Ain't no
you
way.
can't. I still got more money than you.
Oh my God,
And you're still
bro.
a man.
Ain't no
So-
way.
Cook,
Also,
bro.
the block button exists. Like, I will literally.
Ain't no way insane, gang. Insane. No, insane, bro. Shorty just fell for the rage bait, bro. Falling for the rage bait is absolutely insane, bro. Like, what, bro?
She just.
You get the point, bro. You know, I mean, wow, you know, what a crash out. I didn't even watch the video, but I get more girls than you. I have more money than you, and you're a man. Like, that's a bad thing. She's always had this image of being innocent, humble, pure, and
Okay.
with this one video, she just ended all of it. People online don't know her personally. She might be the nicest, kindest person on the entire planet. But for people who had just discovered her from this meme, they got the
Wow.
idea that she's selfish, self-centered, and sexist. Shortly after, she deleted the story, but as you can see, one of her fans on TikTok reposted
no way.
it, and she had unintentionally not just revived the meme, but rebuilt it stronger than it used to be. And instead of dying out, it just continued evolving.
How did the meme evolve, bro? How did the meme evolve? Wait a minute. How did the meme evolve? I'm going to Diddy Jaw Chicken. Yo, Sharon Hunter, say that dumb shit to me again, buddy. I'm going to take it to the corner. What?
But now they were going to call her out.
What a
Like
goofy
this one
goober.
right here. Watch.
Cipher writers capable of encompassing the beauty of music in their vocalization.
What?
Against minstrels who cannot endure a jest and raise their voices in a song.
All right. Ain't no way.
NBA Youngboy without auto-tune.
Ain't no way.
Look, realistically, this was the situation. Millions of people were made aware of who Beabadoobee is. At the same time, they were also made aware that she's a great musician with pure, raw talent. I personally had no idea who she was or that she even existed. It made me check her out, listen to her music, and all she had to do was signal that these millions of people discovering her for the first time were welcome. Like, look, this right here is a clip of Pitbull thanking his fans for showing up with bald caps to his concert, saying that he really
Okay.
appreciates it, okay? Now, yeah, you can get butthurt like, oh my God, they're making fun of the fact that I'm bald, or understand, no, this is just them appreciating you. They're doing this because it's you.
Now, I want to say a special thank you to everybody that came out with ball caps here tonight.
Yeah, remember Pitbull with ball, man. The ball cap is fire.
I appreciate y'all.
That's all she had to do, acknowledge it positively, by making a joke about it, by making a video referencing it, whatever. And then she would have been able to turn all these potential new fans to actual fans. But she didn't. Unfortunately, she doubled
Okay.
down with an even worse video on her TikTok story. In this almost 5-minute rant, she finally talks
Ain't
more
no
in
way.
detail about what's bothering her. But
5 minutes rant of this is insane.
unfortunately, it's overshadowed by some really immature comments. What she didn't like about all this attention were some really weird and rude comments she was getting on her videos. Look, I've seen
Wow.
the comments on these meme videos, okay? A lot of them are saying, wow, she really does sing very well. And sometimes, yeah, you might see a comment here or there saying, oh my God, she's so hot. Does anyone have any sexy pics of her? Whatever. She unfortunately only
Okay.
focused on the negative here, and she focused that negativity purely on men's existence.
The one thing that is deep is the comments that resurface and the comments that I started getting recently since I've been going more viral on this app from this same incel culture that this meme comes from, okay? And I'm sorry if it feels like
That's
I'm
all I gotta say.
making, like individuals, but yes, it's mostly men. Like,
Are we talking about the same meme? Like, are we really, like, let's just take a step back here.
Hunter,
We
you're
are
in
talking about
timeout,
the meme
gang.
where NBA Youngboy is shooting lasers from his eyes while singing opera while
All right.
explosions and fire surrounds him. We are talking about that, right? Incel culture? Men? Really? Her own fans are also so confused. This TikTok has millions of views.
How I
It's
feel seeing my queen Beabadoobee, crash out over one of the most obvious joke of the centuries. Hey man, maybe she's just not good at maybe she's just not good at catching the memos of the joke, man, you know?
views. It says, how it
All
feels
right.
seeing my queen Beabadoobee crash out over one of the most obvious jokes of the century, right? She got rage baited is what happened. And it's so frustrating to see. Look, you could genuinely spend $10 million hiring an advertising agency to, I don't know, spread more awareness about you and your music. They wouldn't even be able to do 10% of what that meme did. And all you had to do was just acknowledge it, not even embrace
That's
it,
crazy.
acknowledge it. It was literally on its last legs. It was about to die any second, and you revived it with your reaction. And from that moment on, she became fair game. The memes came back
Wow.
with a vengeance, but this time they were malicious on purpose.
Hey, Goof, what's up? Cool.
Beabadoobee for literally no reason.
My house today?
They all hated me.
Okay, this one's
Wow.
Kinda funny. All right. Okay, this one was funny, but the next ones are actually malicious.
Artists who can sing versus artists who are stupid and can't sing better than a fucking hamster.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, this was it. You know, she was fair game. TikTok was out for vengeance. That's how it is.
Artists who can sing versus artists who are fucking horrible at singing.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Night balls, I'm gay, I like boys, I kidnap autistic kids living.
No way.
I will say this though, I think it's important to point out, yes, a lot of memes did go too far. What I just showed you could still be equated as some form of banter, but this next one isn't.
Rapers who can sing versus.
Whoa, wait,
Rapers
what?
Who are so fucking shit at singing and
What?
should give up on their music careers because of how fucking shit their fucking music is, and they should just end it all at this fucking point. Additionally, they're a sexist fucking whore who can't take a fucking joke and is a dirty, disgusting fucking bitch.
God damn. You get the point, all right? Like, you get this is like the majority of this TikTok is just him insulting her. This has millions of views, 250,000 likes, and it's still on the platform. I would say that's too far because it's literally calling for her to off herself. So as you can see, it did go out of control, and there were millions of people participating in this. At the same time, her fans were also having a crisis. How it feels to be a male Beabadoobee fan right now who actually enjoys her music. She had called out an entire gender for all the problems in her life involving this meme. And now instead of gaining millions of new followers, she risked losing them. Her fans were also being targeted. Like there's this one fan called Eggy99 who is like the biggest Beabadoobee simp, and yeah, people just make fun of them in the comments whenever they post something about her. Look at this. You're gonna be a madman after this ratio. Outrage.
Too much screen time for Beabadoobee. Too much screen time for this ratio. Baba Yaga fell off for that rage bait.
Outratioed. Like they just,
that's crazy.
This has to be a troll account. Like this has to be. This is just so embarrassing, dude. And it doesn't show any sign of stopping anytime soon. But at the same time, she isn't showing any sign of stopping either. In her official Spotify playlist, she changed the description to "Some men really can't take a joke."
Yo, what up, Jax?
She also posted this to her Instagram story, right? This was very recent with her song "Real Man." Even her fans are saying, "Hey, listen, I love you, but you're just adding fuel to the fire." This started with a dumb, really stupid, brain-rotted TikTok meme, and it could have stayed that way. It could have been dead by now. Beabadoobee could have literally had millions of new followers, listeners.
So basically, she just crashed out over rage bait, bro. That's just insane, bro. Imagine actually falling for rage bait like that. That's insane, gang.
Fans. But instead, she now has millions of haters. There are some very unhinged individuals calling for her to off herself in TikToks, which haven't been removed yet.
That's crazy.
This controversy doesn't seem to be dying anytime soon because she keeps putting fuel on it as well. I don't want to assume anything about her, right? She does have her perspective, her point of view, but I think anyone can agree, right? Anyone, that she could have at least handled it better. She could have maybe scripted it or thought about it a bit more, not just rant about it and blame an entire gender for her problems. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to TikTok and hopefully find a new brain-rotted meme to send to my friends so that they can block me.
Wow.
And, yeah, I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is. Thanks so much for watching until the end, and I love you. Mwah.
Yeah, man, that was the same brain rot. I'm not gonna lie. She actually fell for rage bait. Falling for rage bait is diabolical. Despicable.